Thanks for joining me again, Aquarius. I'm Dadhichi from astrology.com.au. This is the month of December 2015. A brief but hopefully succinct look at the horoscope for those of you born under the sign of the water bearer. It's an important month, and particularly because you've got the conjunction of Sun and Saturn and the preceding conjunction of Mercury in the social area of your horoscope. And the big thing is the new moon taking place on the 12th in this very same area. So December for you is going to be a very, very social time. And I think you can mix your business and your social activities very, very finely, especially because we see the mercantile planet Mercury there in a lovely triangular aspect to the progressive Uranus in the third house of contracts and communications and short travels. So there could be a lot of socializing, a lot of travel, lot of communication at least, and this could be very, very unusual too, because Uranus is that planet of revolution, new ideas, electricity, and excitement. Excitement, at least, we can say will be the key word for you, especially with the favourable aspects. Uranus is involved in quite a few different aspects this month, good and bad. It's your ruling planet along with Saturn. There we see on the 2nd. The aspect just mentioned. We see also on the 9th the trine aspect from the Sun, your relationship planet. That's lovely. That's a time when you can look forward to some very, very nice communications and interactions. Good connections can be made, and connections that you may not even expect, because that ruling planet of yours does tend to bring things out of the woodwork when you least expect it. Also there's an opposition aspect from Mars. That's in your 9th house. There could be disputes or arguments about journeys. You need to consult and then consolidate what it is you want to do. If you're planning a long distance travel this month, then this is the time when tempers can flare. So you need to all find yourselves on the same page. Good communication, good listening skills are important, especially with Uranus in the third house. Third house rules the ears or listening, as well as the superficial mind, the everyday thinking mind. And then there's that square aspect from Mercury, which makes you highly nervous. That can be problematic as well around the 21st, 3 or 4 days before Christmas. Hopefully the new moon is going to help you on the 12th, because that's going to open up some new doors, some new connections. You'll start to network a lot better, and you can actually find yourself in the company of new people, because that Uranus energy is very much showing a stepping out of the conventional circle of friends that you have. This looks like a really, really interesting Christmas from my perspective, that's for sure. There's some movement of Venus. It's a very quick one, moving to the 10th house. That's your career house on the 5th. You have an opportunity to socialise, as I said. That also underpins that fact. It moves very, very quickly. 25 days, I believe, in the sign. It moves out into the 11th house of social activities on the 30th. So you'll have a lot of social activities, a lot of socialising in your work, connections with people. Business can be conducted very, very nicely there. Venus is a favourable planet for you. But really the socialising probably doesn't start till after the Christmas festivities into January, when it moves through your 11th house. There is a bit of a problem there. It won't. I'll talk to you about that month. I don't want to get you all wound up now, as you've got enough on your plate with some of these hard aspects to your ruling planet. What are some of the other aspects there? A bit of caution needs to be taken too in travels, with Mars and Uranus there in that 3rd and 9th house around the 11th. I mentioned to you as well the full moon. No, I didn't. There is a full moon as well on the 26th. The day after Christmas. That takes place in your 6th house, which is the sign of Cancer. That's workplace activities, but I'm getting a strong sense here that may have to do with your health, and you may find yourself not having good sleep during this period. The reason for that is that Pluto is in the 12th house, also related to sleep patterns, that 12th sector. And so you may have some intense dreams during this period. The intensity may actually disturb your sleeping patterns. So it's important to note what you're eating. Don't eat too late at night. And eat foods that augment your health during this period. Don't eat foods that are too heavy. That's easier said than done around Christmas, right, Aquarius? Notwithstanding that, I think this can actually bring with it some intuitive understanding of what it is you have to do in your workplace. If you've been bogged down by one or more problems, then yeah, the moon is an intuitive planet. Pluto too, the opposite planet to this full moon, can also endow you with some insight, some intuition, and an ability to work through and solve these problems from a completely different angle. So do come to the website astrology.com.au. We have some more detailed information for you there on what's happening this month, December. But the other good news is that I've got the 2016 horoscopes for the 12 signs, including Aquarius, up there, which cover such things as your business, your money, your relationships, karma, spirituality, and that's an overview for the whole year, so you can textualize what I've said here with what's coming over the next 12 months. And I do wish you a safe, happy Christmas, fantastic New Year. I'll be talking to you here again for January. I hope you'll join me. Take care till then. Bye-bye.